Leo, welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 8th to the 14th of April. Yeah, there's an eclipse on Monday. There's a lot of hoo-ha about the eclipse as well, going around. And loads of coincidences. There's certainly something strange going on. And if you've seen my video on Lords, on the underlining, disturbing, manipulating energies of Lords, you should really go and have a look at that. Because that's the sort of thing people are playing at, you know. And that you'll be able to see on Cymatic TV, our sister channel. The sun's energy has dropped out, and it's been dropping out since the beginning of the month. So I think that'll be filtering through this week. But whatever it happens, been strange readings, been interesting readings. There's no doubt about it. Let's get on with your weekly reading. The overall energies here, the karmic path for your relationship side, karmic path for your financial side, influence on the universe, influence on your past self, influence on your future self, and the general outcome. Okay, hope you have a lovely reading. Let's see what's going on for you. Ace of Pentacles. Every water sign has got the Ace of Pentacles, but you've got it on the overall energies here, and I think there is opportunities abound around you at the moment. I think there's a constant supply of energy coming your way, constant supply of opportunities, and I think this is both on your emotional side of life and on your financial side of life. And on the emotional side of life, it could be in a physical sense, through activities, through clubs, through doing things, through going places with people and stuff like that. On your financial side, it could be opportunities like new job, opening a business, starting a new project, whatever it is. There's a really good opportunity coming your way. How many aces are we going to put out? Okay, how many aces are we going to be pulling out? Nine of Pentacles. This is what I'm saying here. There's multitudes of opportunities. The Nine of Wands is about that. Is about sort of saying not every single opportunity is ripe at the same time. So making sure you are picking only the fruit that is juicy and ready to eat. That's what your karmic mission is on your relationship side here. Don't, it's like someone asks you, sort of saying, look, I'm going to go and play tennis, or go and do, go and walk up this mountain. Do you want to come with me? And you kind of say, no, can't make it this time. I'll make it next time. But pencil me in for in a couple of weeks. We'll walk up that mountain. That sort of thing, I think, is, being a little bit in control and selective about what you actually get involved in. Now, the universe here is bringing you the Five of Wands. Is the universe picking a fight with you? No, I don't think so. It doesn't seem that way at all. It's more a case of learning what you've had to, the inner conflict that you might have had in your life over the past, anything up to a past year in a way. Learn from that. Learn from that inner conflict to be the best example of yourself. To really hold your flame of passion high so everyone can see. And just being the best example of yourself. Yeah, I think that's what the universe is trying to bring into your life here at the moment. Because you've got these opportunities here. Don't squander them, as it were. Look at that Wheel of Fortune coming in from the past, connecting your past to your future. I think you've done an enormous amount of work, and I think that's what the Nine of Pentacles is about as well. Realizing that you've created a lot of things, possibly. You've invested in a lot of people, in a lot of relationships, and a lot of emotions within your life in the past, and you're getting, and you've got the rewards coming your way, and you've got the control over this situation more than anything else. With the Queen of Pentacles, it's nothing but Pentacles, really. It's very, very physical this week. And the Queen of Pentacles here is your future self. So this is not necessarily the outcome of this week. This is where it's leading to. And this is how you should be encouraging it this week here. The Queen of Pentacles here is that you've planted these seeds in the past. You've done a lot of stuff. That's created your Wheel of Fortune moment, right? With that Ace of Pentacles there, yeah? Okay, and the overall energies, and you're finally getting your rewards for all of your input and your and it could be input on yourself. And all of these fruits, as I say, are not ready at the same time. But the Queen of Pentacles knows exactly when these fruits are going to be ready. And that's the wisdom that's calling you on, knowing when to get involved and when not to get involved in the situation, when to say accept and when to hold that acceptation off to another day, take a rain check, as it were. Quality rather than quantity seems to be coming to the surface here. It's a whole new cycle coming out of you here. That's what the general outcome is for this week. And as you go forward, the general outcome, because you're moving into a whole new paradigm in regards to your relationships and your emotions with the connection with the people around you, you're going to know these fruit. By the end of the week, this is that new paradigm you're going into. You're getting into this situation where if you invest in certain emotions in your life in regards to your relationships in certain aspects, you're going to get certain results. And I think most of the aspects that you should be investing in is on the physical level. Finish the internal conflict. Now is the time to do. On your financial side, on your karmic path, there is to avoid. It's like if I was going to run a race against Usain Bolt, right? Now, if Usain Bolt beats me, everyone's going to kind of go, "Oh yeah, well done." Who's this Tom, by the way? He's a nobody, right? Okay. What does this prove, Usain? Absolutely nothing. I'm the only one. If I run a race against Usain Bolt, I'm the only one who could actually win anything here. And I think this is a similar sort of situation. You've got to start applying that on your karmic path. Start realizing that there's some things that are just not worth getting involved in. They're not worth winning because it will take your eye off the greater goal. Applying this in your life, the moment you do that, the universe will then shower you in happiness in regards to your financial wealth. That is the difficulty of recognizing what to and what not to get involved in, avoiding all complications, being the leader in your life. Once you start doing that, that's when the universe is going to help you out, because it will recognize that you've gone through the hard stuff and now it's time for the good stuff. And that's what seems to be the rewards, as it were, the carrot to the stick. In your past, you have the Four of Cups. I think you've done, like this side here on the Wheel of Fortune, you've done a lot of work of distilling operations. It could be distilling your business, could be distilling your career path, whatever it is. It's taking aspects of everything that you've been doing in the physical world, in the material world, and taking the cream and taking the essence and putting it in that one cup. I think you've already done that sort of work, and I think that's what you should be sort of opening up and realizing that maybe you haven't something major to offer to the world around you, which will make you incredibly valuable, or it makes for an offering for you because you've tightened your ship up. That's the sort of situation I'm getting. And then you get the Empress on this side with the Queen of Pentacles on the other side. It's certainly boding very, very well for your future. No doubt about it. Queen of the Empress is obviously, she rules her empire through her emotions. And she is pregnant, actually, on this card here. She's getting ready to give birth to something new, which is all those weeks of, those ears of corn there. And she's getting all of that by combining it all with the elements that are around her. The waterfall, the forest, the air, the sun, all the fire, the air, everything like that. You're getting into a situation, if you stay away from situations that are not worth winning, this is where you can really create something completely new And I think that's what the offering is with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you get the Four of Pentacles at the top here. I think this ties into this as well, the Four of Cups. Water and earth, there's nothing better than a mix to make fertile land, to plant that seed there, that Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this could play two ways. Okay, if you cannot get your head around sort of like realizing that some things are not worth winning, if you can't get your head around that and you hold on too tightly, that's gonna make you feel a little bit trapped. Okay, if you can work that out, that some things are not worth winning, like it could be even say like a colleague at work that's just really annoying you, and he's, you know, that person there is constantly poking you, trying to make you react. But because you don't react, you get the you know, the director's job or the manager's job or the, you know, the promotion. This is realizing, in the outcome of this is knowing how to put your energy, your time, your effort, how to spend your life wisely. Okay, I think that's what comes out of it. And once you get that wisdom, then things really do become possible. Let's just see what's going on with the Light Seers card, shall we? Sorry, I just need to check, see if it's recording. I do apologise. Let's go on to the Light Seers card. Let's see what's going on here. Clarification for you. Nine of Pentacles again with that Ace of Pentacles, which makes the Ten of Pentacles. The overall energy is bringing you in multitudes of things. It's tying into your karmic path on your relationship side. So obviously there is karmic rewards here on your emotional side of life. And it's constantly done. And I think there's a lot of communication that comes in with this. A lot of understanding, or maybe, you know, an information that you've understood. You know, someone's told you that they really like you, that they'd like to take you out. That sort of thing, you know. Whoa. Three of Swords with that. I think that's tied into that. I think it's sort of saying here, because this is an influencing card, it's not the main, that's the main card, right? And this is an influencing card. If you want this stuff, there seems to be a lot of, you know, quid pro quo sort of scenarios going on here. If you want that Nine of Pentacles, you're going to have to take out the emotional side of it. You're not, you shouldn't allow your past emotional difficulties, be it with yourself or be it with another person, determine your outcome. What's with the, yeah, you need to walk away from that conflictual thing. And I think that's, I do think it's more of a conflict within you. It could be with someone, but you do need to walk away with it. And it's like as if you're in a relationship that's been a bit, you know, you've separated and you've got to sort out the paperwork and everything like that, and it's all getting a bit sort of tetchy and what have you, and a bit conflictual. I think you're going to turn around and just kind of go, look away from that conflict and kind of go, wow, look at all that stuff out there. And it's going to prick your curiosity. And I would allow your curiosity to seep into your life from the universe. Because that's where you're going to be able to ignite your Wheel of Fortune, which you've been working on from the past, which brings in a huge amounts of success, apparently. The moment you put your both hands on the Wheel of Fortune, did we see that last week? I think we did, actually, with you, about you seizing the Wheel of Fortune. And that's what's coming in from your past. If you've been seizing that Wheel of Fortune, this is where you're going to start really motoring in a new world in regards to your relationships, emotions, and stuff like that. I think it's going to be very, very beneficial to you. And it's going to be driven by your happiness. Yes, this is you, Leo. Knowing when the fruit is, the tree of knowledge is going to bear fruit. And that's what's tied in with the Nine of Pentacles. And your happiness is going to be your driving force. But not only your happiness in the future, I think it's like you're creating yourself as a point of reference for a lot of people. That's what it seems like for me. Absolutely amazing. And with the Well card, you get the Hierophant card, my most favourite card in the pack. The Hierophant knows the steps he needs to take in order to get to that star. That there. You know the recipe of your success, Leo, on your relationship side, in your emotional side of life. You know that recipe. It's now time to start cooking it. You smell what I'm cooking? You hear what I'm cooking? Or I don't know what the phrase is. You know the steps you need to take in this whole new chapter in your life. And it's a joyous chapter. It comes out of an understanding of spirit and energy. And that's why I think this is an internal thing. Because it's like this is all part of that spiritual awakening which we saw in the collective reading. Mass spiritual awakening. It seems like this is what you're going into. And it seems like it's going to be here next week. After the 14th. Could have something to do with the eclipse as well. With the 5 of Swords, you get the 6 of Swords. Yep, exactly. This is it. Take yourself to calmer shores. Walk away from the things that are not worth winning. Really start, defining your life by making, following the right path, the correct path, the path that corresponds to you. Is really important. And once you do, the universe is going to flip things in your favor so well. Look at that. The Chariot card is victories. It's also about combining both sides and having both sides in harmony. Your energy is really flowing here. The universe is encouraging you to really take it to the next level. It's to create that idea within you out of everything that is around you. And there is a mission that you need to go on here, a definite mission that you are going off on. And it's because you've distilled stuff together. And now you know this mission that you need to go down from the past. You've already understood the mission. You've already understood what you've got to do within you. It's just a case of going ahead and doing it. And in order for you to get the best results out of it, this is where you've got to know to realize that some things are not worth winning. Look at that. All the clarifying cards here on the outside, look at the clarifying cards here on your financial side. 2 knights, incredibly fast-moving knights, an incredibly fast-moving chariot. There is a winds of change that is coming through you. It's phenomenal. What comes out the top of it is very much you in a way. It's a lot of passion that you are creating in this new idea. You've got passion for something new. Could be a business, could be a new career path, could be starting a YouTube channel, writing a book. You just seem to be the one that's really got your finger on the pulse here. And you're going after it. But in order to go after it, you have to be very clear about what you engage in. Look at that, yeah. With the 4 of Pentacles, you get the Star card, yeah. That's that golden opportunity, a massive opportunity, because it appears that you are being very wise about how you invest your time, effort, money, energy into the world that is around you, in your financial world. Reach for the stars, Leo. Really reach for the stars. There's a mission, massive mission here to go off on. It's really beautiful on both sides. There's a lot of control, a lot of guidance that you're doing in life to your own life. You're manifesting what you really want out of life. Absolutely brilliant. There you go, Leo. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget about all the stuff that's over on our sister channel, Cymatic TV. You'll find some stuff on the eclipse. We'll also try to be doing, I'm going to try and do an eclipse reading for everybody next week. It might be time stamped. If you're subscribed, you'll know. You'll get all the notifications. Don't forget to click that bell in order to get the notifications. Because I think that's all to do with that spiritual awakening. And we can see that in this reading here. We can see it in lots of different things. I will see you either over on Cymatic TV or I'll see you over here. Whichever way it is, it'd be lovely to see you again. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.